Australia's a dangerous place, big styles. Everything here wants to kill you. And nowhere epitomises danger more than WA. The waves, they want to break your bones. And then there's those bloody fish that might want to eat you. Spiders, snakes, horny miners, everything here is a little bit peligroso. But guess what? That's kind of why we love it.
One time I came here and I ate it on the reef, busted a fin, broke my board, and ripped my wetsuit open.
My brother was saying he almost drowned out there the other day, so.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's on.
Do you think that you're the most dangerous thing in WA?
No, not necessarily. I'm a bit of a puppy dog, but nah.
Everyone thinks they're going to come to Australia and get attacked by some wild animal walking down the main street, which is possible. Someone out of a pub maybe.
Because then when you come out here, it's like, how long can I hold my breath for? And what if my leggy snaps? And then I'm swimming out to sea and
Maybe from our nature with our sharks and our snakes and spiders and that.
Probably the rock.
Actually, yesterday I was at South Point and I was in the restroom and I looked up at the public restroom and I looked up and there was a snake cruising up in the rafters and I was like, oh.
Maxing out box, which is probably one of the most intimidating things that you could imagine.
Sharks can be intimidating at times. But the rocks.
It is dangerous out there. There's nothing really too user-friendly about this.
There's snakes that can kill you and probably spiders that can do that as well.
Everywhere you go, people are talking about sharks, whether it's here and it's great whites or it's on the Gold Coast and tiger sharks and bull sharks. I don't really know. Everywhere feels sharky.
It was intimidating, but then once you get pounded once, you're in the game.
But there's a lot of people. It's fine, but I've had a couple sessions here in this area, by myself. And it's not very fun. It was dangerous for Kai Otten once. He claimed to wave at pipe before he came out of the tube and his fist stuck in the roof and threw him backwards before he even came out.
Definitely not the safest place in the world,
You never know. There could be sharks all around you out there when you're surfing. You don't know what's underneath you when you're surfing.
Or the sharks.
Some snakes and stuff, and
There's a lot of sharks.
not alcohol you guys drink is kind of dangerous too.
Australia's a dangerous country.
Australia's heaps safe.
Sharks and crocs and wild things.
I thought Adam Malik could be die today. I'm glad to see he's alive.
The odds are better, yeah. Instead of 1-to-1, it's 1-to-20.
Here we're finding all kinds of weird spiders. I got a spider bite on my leg that was just swelled up, and I was just tripping, thinking I was gonna die.
My girlfriend got bit by a spider last month, and her Aldrin bells. She had this sort of growing flesh eating something.
The box has got lots of lips coming out of it today. There's a lot of sharks in Australia, it seems like.
I was just fortunate enough for me, it just went underneath Italo, and I just stole victory out of his hands, basically, and it feels really good. There's no shortage of snakes, I just don't walk barefoot through the woods too much.
Yesterday I was a bit rattled. I had a bloody nose, and my back was all scraped up, my wetsuit was ripped, so I was a bit rattled, but
Shit.
You got spiders, which are my least favorite, so yeah.
There are a few little western suburbs that I don't want to probably work around too late at night, but that's about it.
I was sitting out a long way to start off with, and I just had this thought come through my head. I was like, it's kind of sharky, this place. Maybe I'll move in towards the competitors a little bit more.
Actually, I swear when we were free-surfing the other day, some of the boys, it was crowded, and I swear one of the boys just went, nah, there's a shark, and everyone, it was dead set, almost both the women's and the men's tour just huddled together and paddled in a good maybe 20-30 meters, and then everyone's like, wait, was that a prank or not? Calm down, what's going on?
Just waiting for something funny to happen.
greatest of all time.
So if someone got you the goat, you'd know it.
No, I saw it on Twitter. Someone wrote it to me on Twitter, and I was like, is this guy bullying me? Is this cyberbullying? He's calling me a goat? And I was kind of offended for a second. And then I looked into it a little bit more, and I was like, oh, okay, greatest of all time. That's really nice. So,
That was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Oh, g'day. I was just enjoying the great Australian outdoors. Now, Australia might be the kind of place that's trying to kill you. It It may be covered in critters that are full of poison. It may be getting smashed by the elements day in, day out, drought, flood, heat wave, bushfire, you name it, blizzard, probably at some point somewhere. But we bloody love it. We love it. It's not that bad. And you know, it makes... It's full of legends too, with their horns. Yeah, I'm getting bitten by ants. I am literally getting bitten by ants right now.
It's so good. I didn't realise that's what you were getting at as well. That's all I've been thinking all week, how it could sound, but...
Yeah, she blew it though.
Yeah, I blew your question.
We had it set up so you know for sure. And she blew it.
You can't talk, you just got to leave the state and start again. Oh wow, is that a chick? Oh my god. Hey, that's huge. That's 10-4, that.
That was that.
That sucks. Alright, so, heard you were, yeah, what happened?
Yeah, Wilco and I were surfing the little left kind of point thing over near Sewers the other day, and it was just us two and a couple of groms, and then a chopper came flying over, like the Westpac rescue dude, and he was just kind of started doing circles just a few hundred metres down the beach. And yeah, we were looking at each other going, like, it's not something we see every day. And then we asked the groms if that's normal, and they didn't know anything about it. So he's just kind of doing circles just over the back of Gas Bay, and then he kind of just took off and burned up over the bommy. And then it's like he got the gilts and turned around and came all the way back, hovered just above us and opened his little door and started giving us shark signals about just over here, and then shut his door and drove off. Pretty weird though, he drove like a K and then must have thought, nah, I've got to tell him, turned around and came back.
What's the shark signal?
I don't know, you know how you do it. Yeah. He's probably just showing us his new dance move, eh? Nah, but... Yeah. But then we know one of the boys who knows him, and he called us and said he spoke to him. It was a big 3 metre great what are they called? The tiger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heavy. Was it scary?
Bronzy. Yeah.
When you started going like that, did you guys start like panicking, or was it?
Well, we were surfing like a little point right next to the rock, so it wasn't like we're out on a bommy somewhere. But we caught the next wave in.
Heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then all the people in the car park, all the groms, there's a tiny little girl surfing on the inside, and don't think she'll ever surf again. Poor thing.
Would you like, because of that incident? Have you been thinking about it this whole time? Like even
yeah, God, you sit on the plane over here and all you think about is sharks. I know the guys that live here mustn't think about them or something, but yeah, it's for us. I know it's always on your mind. And then my wife and kids are always going, be careful, don't surf near dark, and so it makes you think about it again.
So heavy. Thanks.